Hello everyone and welcome to episode 85 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel. As this modern day UFC save, we have a Fight Island card here tonight as the next, I would say, 6 Fight Island cards. I believe it's 6, it might only be 5, because I want to say Fight Island 15. It's either the last Fight Island we're going to run in Abu Dhabi, or it's the first. Alright, it's not the last, rather it would be the last being as far as 14, and then it'd be the first one that will be done in Japan, because that's where we're going to be hosting the Fight Island cards next. I just to shake it up a little bit, every like 15 or so shows, change it up to a different island. Just feel like that's going to be a nice way of going about it. We'll probably do Puerto Rico next, just because the UFC hasn't ran there since UFC 8, the David vs. Goliath show, so it's been a while, and I feel like they have some nice arenas there, so it just feels like that's the right thing to do. But for Fight Island 9, we have Kevin Gastelum and Robert Whittaker as far as the Reaper. Robert Whittaker and Kevin Gastelum, Bobby Knox. It's going to be a fun fight there in that main event. We do have a piece of mail to talk about, and that is Tabora. Can't believe he's hurt. He shattered his knee. And he's going to be out for the Florida pay-per-view, UFC 270, to kick off the year 2022. So Steve Mowry now doesn't have an opponent. Now, Saeed Soma has offered to replace him. We have not made that official yet, just because I'm kind of seeing the other options out there. But Saeed might get that title fight. Or not title fight, Jesus Christ, might get that fight against Steve Mowry as, we'll just get rid of that, though. And we'll keep this just in case Saeed does, in fact, take that fight. But as far as that, I mean, guys, that's a big fight. I mean, Steve Mowry's looking to be a top 15 heavyweight sooner rather than later. So as far as Saeed, it's not ranked, so it would not help out. It wouldn't help him out at all. But Saeed wants to fight, and it's, it'd be about a little over a month of, as far as, wouldn't be a quick turnaround fight or anything like that, but still, not a huge fight for Steve to take on now after losing Tabora, who was ranked, as far as I want to say, he's still in the top 10. Yeah, he's 9th. So, I mean, losing out on a top 10 guy would be pretty tough. Pretty tough. To then fight an unranked guy. But yes, Kevin Gastelum, Robert Whittaker, the, of course, 185 bout, main eventing the show. It's going to be a fun fight there. Jimmy Rivera and Douglas Silva de Andrade, 135 bout. As Yair Rozenstruik and Mika Favali, my God. Just a big-ass fucking Samoan taking on a Dutch kickboxer and Yair Rozenstruik. That's going to be a fun-ass fight. Give it up at least 20 pounds as Yair Rozenstruik as well. So we'll see how that does. Calvin Kattar and Alex Caceres. It will be an interesting 145 bout. Both guys pretty good stand-up wise. Just different styles. Calvin Kattar more of a traditional boxer, whereas Caceres is kind of more of your, the Jet Kwon-Do, the fucking has kickboxing, the as far as inspired by Bruce Lee type of guy. We'll see how he does. Another heavyweight fight as Shamil Abdurakhmanov taking on Sergey Spivak, as Sergey coming in 238, a little smaller for a heavyweight, but that speed might help him out here against Shamil. We'll see. In the prelims, Mairbek Tasmanov, who is, one of the most underrated guys we have on the roster when you think about who he's beaten to be on the main event of the prelim of a Fight Island. It's kind of crazy. But he's taking on Rafael Alves, Andre File, taking on Hakeem Dawodu. That's going to be an interesting fight. And then Carlos Ulberg and John Phillips. That's going to be ending in somebody getting knocked the fuck out. And as for Jiga, taking on Machmed Machamov, as far as that's a 145 bout. Of course, Jiga, of course, one of the best kickboxers at 145. And Brian Battle taking on Carl Robertson as well at 185. A lot of middleweight and heavyweight bouts on this card. But this is going to be, Fight Islands. We want to throw out some guys that are going to look to bring it and look to knock people out, bring exciting action to the cards, and that's exactly, I think, what we're going to get from this card. But Kevin Gastelum and Robert Whittaker, what a fight this is. It's crazy that Kevin Gastelum has dropped out of the top 10, but this is a hell of a fight. Both guys, as far as his first time meeting, which is kind of crazy. Of course, now Kevin Gastelum is, I would say, on the way out. I think, yeah, he's officially out of the UFC after his egregious weight cut. But him and Robert Whittaker, they're the same age. Never crossed paths, though. And Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Stand Strong Boxing. Of course, Kevin Gastelum had the great bout with Israel Adesanya. Really gave him a tough fight. And it's crazy that he then followed up with a split decision loss to Darren Till. But here, it's on a nice little winning streak. Beat Derek Brunson, beat Antonio Carlos Jr., both finishes. He even got the armbar finish in the first round. But a guy that's just allergic to bad fights, he brings it every time. It's crazy. Again, he fought Uriah Hall at the tough finale with Team Jones and Team Sonnen. As far as some great stuff, great stuff to think that his career kind of spanned all the way through and fighting guys like Weidman, and he even fought Johnny Hendricks, which was crazy, at UFC 200. He fought Nate Marcotte, Jake Ellenberg, of course the Tyron Woodley fight, the Neil Magny fight, both split decision losses. The Arm Triangle loss to Chris Weidman was really his first official, actual getting finished loss, and that still his only finished loss. Kind of crazy when you think about all the names he has fought. The Michael Bispings, the Jacare Souzas. There's guys that have put people away. Adesanya even, he knocked out Bobby Knox. That was a crazy one too, as far as with him and Adesanya. But I believe that he got knocked out and finished not once but twice, and he also lost to Stephen Thompson getting finished. But these guys, man, they just bring it. They don't really have bad fights. They have a fun style. Both guys kind of, known for their stand-up stuff. At least with, as far as Kevin Gastelum, he does have a bit of a wrestling base to him compared to Robert Whittaker, but Bobby Knox knows how to get it done, for sure. And he's someone, it's crazy, this first Fight Island card, and obviously someone that's used to main eventing pay-per-views, and is a guy that is all about it. And they're both winners of Tough, so that's kind of cool as well. As so two former winners battling it out. But this is gonna be a fun fight. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than what they have it as. Minus 200 still just a slight favorite, but I think it's gonna be even closer than that. I think Gastelum has a chance there to beat Bobby Knox. But Jimmy El Terra Rivera and De Silva, as far as Douglas Silva de Andrade, the two veterans of the bantamweight division here, as far as 21st and 12th on the rankings here. And Jimmy Rivera is a huge favorite. The reason why this fight's taking place, Jimmy Rivera, he's had some tough fights here. He's fought Cejudo, he's fought Sandhagen, fought Cheeto, fought Casey Kinney, guys that are very, very tough, top 15 guys all the way. Especially the last three. He had a title fight, for Christ's sakes. But for him, it's just, again, if you take a look at his last 6 fights for him or losses, not a great record to have. And he's a guy that brings it. He puts on good performances. Does not get finished for the most part, besides getting knocked out by Marlon Moraes, which was crazy. Marlon hits like a fucking truck, though. Especially for a guy that's 135. Especially at that time period, too. More of his prime. But Jimmy Rivera, him dropping down to 12th is kind of crazy in the rankings, since he's fought a lot of tough guys already. And for this is just to give him a fight against somebody like Douglas Silva de Andrade, who's another kind of older fighter. He's fought Dominic Cruz. He got 30-27 by Dominic Cruz. But really, he's beaten Cheeto. He didn't finish him, but he, went the distance with him. And he's fought Rob Font, fought Peter Yan. He's fought some tough guys, but he came on a losing end of it. It's an interesting fight for both guys, really, because both of them really need the win. But I would say for Jimmy Rivera, if he wants to make another run at the bantamweight title, it starts here, getting a win tonight. But if Douglas Silva de Andrade can get a huge win and upset Jimmy Rivera, that would be massive for him. It's going to be an interesting fight, though. And then for Yair Rozenstruik, big boy himself, taking on the monster, Mika Vivali. And that is a tough-ass Hawaiian, that is for sure. He is a Polynesian, has got a hard-ass head. It is someone that is very, very difficult to put away. He, of course, beat Justin Tafa, knocked him out in the second round, which is perfect for him to fight another tough-ass fucking Polynesian. And but this is a huge step up in competition. I mean, Justin Tafa wasn't ranked. Yair Rozenstruik's a top 10 heavyweight in the world. And he's someone that's only lost to Cyril Gane. And, of course, he did lose to Francis Ngannou, but Ngannou ended up testing positive for PDs. But a guy who's been at Fight Island before, he was at the very first Fight Island, I want to say. I want to say that was the first one we did. As, he's gotten finishes, though, in his last 3 wins. It's, again, crazy he lost to a knee bar to fucking Francis, or to Cyril Gane, rather. He's only lost to Francis and Cyril Gane, and he's knocked out Alistair Overeem. He's knocked out Andrei Arlovski. This motherfucker hits hard. It is very, very tough to put away. It's going to be a fun-ass fight here. And especially the guy who's had 80 wins and 64 of them being knockouts in kickboxing. Shows you what type of fucking savage he is. But Mika's a tough dude. So we'll see. And he's got at least 20 pounds on him. And it's a close fight on the betting lines. It is a minus 150, minus 130 both ways. That kind of shows you how much the odds makers are favoriting as far as Mika. As far as this guy is very, very tough to put away. Sure, he might not have fought the same type of athletes that Rozenstruik has fought, but he's tough nonetheless. And that's going to be a real testing matchup for him. It's crazy. Calvin Kattar is the heavy, or maybe not heavy, just a clear underdog in this fight. As Calvin Kattar and Alex Caceres. Again, Alex Caceres, a tough guy who was on the first live season of Tough. He had Tough 12. And right now, though, he's on a 3-fight winning streak. He's beaten Steven Peterson. He's beaten Jigga, 30-27 for the most part, Jigga. And then he also beat Dan Ige, who was ranked, his first kind of ranked guy, getting a win over in a long, long time. That's crazy. Again, he's beaten Sergio Pettis. He's beaten Cole Miller, old Cole Miller, but still Cole Miller nonetheless. He's fought, Yair Rozenstruik, Yair Rodriguez, Quan Wang, lost to Kron Gracie, which is crazy. He lost to Uriah Faber, now the current champ, got really naked choked. Kwang Hong Kong as well, fought him. And, this is, this is a tough fight. I just can't believe Calvin Kattar's such a heavy underdog. He's not even the favorite. He should be the favorite. He's a top 15 featherweight in the world. Even though he's just lost to Topuria and Arnold Allen, those are two very, very tough guys. He knocked out Jeremy Stephens, who's a tough guy in his own right, and a very, very tough guy to put away. To get that win, I would say that's more important than any of the wins we have seen so far. But, almost literally the exact second, down to the exact second as far as the finishes in both the fights between Topuria and Arnold Allen. Guillotine, 133 in the first round. He's also lost to Money Moicano, which, again, tough guy to lose to. And he also Zabit. I mean, he's lost to guys that are literally top 5 featherweights at one point or another. And even, a champion in Topuria and his next challenger in Moicano. So you can't really hold that 5-4 record against him. He's 33, though, so I will say that. But so is Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres. So we'll see how that fight plays out. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight, though, as far as on the main card. And then for Shamil Abdurakhmanov, the 40-year-old Russian heavyweight, taking on the Ukrainian, the Polar Bear, and Sergey Spivak. As far as both guys, obviously Sambo background, Sergey is the underdog in this fight, which is interesting because Shamil has not had a lot of success. He got knocked out by Cyril Gane in 33 seconds in his last fight back in July. In March, though, he did knock out Blagoy. He has beaten Topuria. He's beaten Walt Harris as well. But other than that, Curtis Blades and Derek Lewis finished him. He went the distance with Justin Willis. Not even went the distance. Got 30-27 by Justin Willis. So not a great sign as far as for a top 15 heavyweight. That kind of just shows you how dog shit the heavyweight division is. But Sergey, he's looking to get a nice little run here, potentially into the top 25, even the top 15. He's beaten Taito Ivasa in the past. He did lose to Augusto Sakai, got knocked out in the third. But he did beat Amir, who was ranked at the time, who was 23rd. He got finished by Walt Harris in his first fight, but Yeah, not a great sign there as well, getting finished in 50 seconds over, especially against somebody who got 30-27. At least he survived and didn't get finished. But for Sergey, huge night for him. If he can get this win, he could jump into the rankings. As for Shamil, he's looking for maybe his last fight. You never know. 40 years old. He's a man. He's 40. And he's going to be a tough guy to put away, though. As for, Maribek. Bekin Tasmanov looking for his 30th career win. Taking on Rafael the Turn Alves. He's 21-11. But again, Maribek, he beat Islam. Now, that was his last win, but he's beaten Islam. That is, again, the guy that has beaten Islam finished him in the first round, which is crazy. This is his first Fight Island. Man, he is Mr. Fight Night, besides that UFC 242 show. He lost to Ali Quinta, lost to Benil Dariush, both rear naked choke losses. His first time he ever got finished, and it's back-to-back fights here in this year. Maybe he could end it out as far as the year 2021 with a victory to kind of get away from that, because it looked like he was going to be a bit of a contender in the lightweight division, and now he's on the bad end of a losing streak potentially going into 2022, but he can turn that all around here if he can beat Rafael Alves, who is 1-1 in the UFC as far as he's been in the PFL as of late here in the save. But yeah, as far as I'm assuming the 1-1 is not correct, so we could just, for all intents and purposes, make it his debut for us. And this is a tough fight. But Muay Thai background for Rafael Alves, and the Brazilian is looking to bring it on Fight Island. But for Maribek, he's looking for his 30th win. For Andre Touchy-File, taking on Amin Hakeem Rudo as the Calgary, Alberta native, as he is 5-1 in the UFC, which is, on an absolute tear right now. The Julio Arce split decision, of course, was before the save, but his last win was, of course, his first fight, in the save, as it's Enrique Barzola. That was at Fight Island 6, so a bit of a quick turnaround for him. But for Andre Touchy-File, who is ranked, so he's taking on a ranked guy, he did beat Ricardo Lamas, but he's lost to Bryce Mitchell and Sodak Youssef. Not great, but he hasn't had really a bad fight in a couple of years, so that gives us hope. As far as the losses, again, Calvin Kattar lost. Yeah, Rodriguez got knocked out by him. Lost to Max Holloway, got guillotined at 172. And, also, split decision to Michael Johnson. So he's lost to some tough guys. Sodak Youssef's a tough guy as well. And, Bryce Mitchell, you never know with Bryce. Sometimes he brings it, sometimes he doesn't. He absolutely steamrolled Josh Emmett here in the save, though. So it looks like he's kind of going on a bit of a tear. It's going to be a good fight, for sure. But this is another one that might be the best fight on the prelim, as we got two great stand-up fighters. The Welsh wrecking machine, John Phillips, taking on Carlos Blackjack Ahlberg. And Carlos Ahlberg is a demon in there. He did lose to Issei in his last fight at Fight Island 4, but that was a very, very fun fight. Coming back to Fight Island again, he is ready to get another win and to get back onto the right track. As for John Phillips, the wrecking Welsh machine, here's a guy who's a former boxing champion, but his only win was against Tanner Boser. Other than that, he got knocked out by Gokhan Saki. He lost to Jack Marshman. Kevin Holland got choked out by him. And he lost to Charles Byrd as well. And then he had a couple of Cage Warriors and WMMA fights as well. He lost to Frank Trick by a cut in May of 2011. That's kind of crazy. But, not a great record on paper, obviously, as far as his UFC fights have not gone his way. We'll see what he can do, though. If he can maybe potentially shock the world a little bit and knock out Carlos Ahlberg. But, this is, I would say, both guys, Australian top team, Great Britain top team. I would say this is John Phillips' last fight, potentially. If he doesn't win it, we'll probably cut him. He'll be 2-5, and he'll be 23-11-1. Not a great record, and even though he's a guy who brings it, we can't have that. We just can't have that bad of a record and that losing record in the UFC on our roster. But for Giga, he is taking on the debuting Magomed the Beast Makhachev, as far as the Austrian native from Vienna, Austria. Austria has a kickboxing background, no team though, but of course, Giga, as far as a kickboxer goes, incredible, but he is 33 though, so there is that. But he lost to Caceres. He did beat Bruno Souza in his last fight, 30-27 in one scorecard, but the majority probably say 29-28, and I think that was the right call as well. But 9-3, he's given up youth, he's given up fight experience, but he's got the big show experience. But the Middle Eastern Austrian native is looking to get a big win. As 5'7" too for a featherweight, a little small for most featherweights, because most featherweights are a little bit bigger. Yeah, like Jig is 6 feet tall. They'll probably have a crazy reach advantage, if I had to guess, in that one too. So that's gonna definitely play against him. But for Brian, Pooh Bear battle, taking on Carl Baby K. Robertson. 9-4, 6-1, both guys bring it for sure. Carl Robinson definitely is bringing the experience at 9-4 and 4-4 in the UFC. But for Brian Battle, he won his first fight as far as he beat Miroslav 30-27 for the most part. That was back in December, so he's taken off a year. He's back to end it out as far as in November 2021. Damn near a full entire year off. But for Carl Baby K. Robertson though, former Glory kickboxer, a guy who brings it for sure, but he hasn't had a win in a hot minute. His last win was against Roman Kopylov, which he won with a rear naked choke. It's kind of crazy. Of course, he fought Glover Teixeira, which is wild. Again, the thing that Glover ends up literally, a year or two later? Maybe not even a year later, becomes the light heavyweight champion. But yeah, he beat Jack Marshman as well. He could not get a winning streak, and now he's on a losing streak here. Hasn't gotten his first win in the save yet. He got finished by Marc-Andre Bourriat, and he got finished by Brendan Allen as well in the third round. So he's a guy who can stay in there, but this might be his 10th career win in MMA, and he might get a positive record in the UFC tonight if he can get the job done against Brian Battle, of course. Easier said than done for those two, as the 8th time that Robert Whittaker's main evented a UFC event, 6th time for Kevin Gastelum. Kevin Gastelum, as far as he is coming up against a guy who's finished 3 of his last 5 opponents, and they're both ranked as far as, of course, Whittaker's 3rd, Gastelum 13th. Gastelum has one backer in Harry, but the rest are back in the Reaper, and that's going to be a crazy fight. Of course, Jimmy Rivera, the big favorite in this one, ranked in the top 15, taking on Douglas Silva de Andrade as he's 21st in the bantamweight rankings, and a guy that I would say does not really have a prayer. But you never know. We've seen tomato cans turn the tide and turn the favorite into the tomato can. You never know. But yeah, as far as for my God, as far as the monster, he's the favorite on the Bloodcat stat picks against Yair Rozenstruik. That is crazy. He does have a significant weight advantage, but man, I mean, Rozenstruik can put people away now. That's going to be an interesting fight, too. I cannot wait for that. And yeah, I see why Calvin Kattar is not such a huge favorite tonight. It's because he's given up at least 5 inches of reach to Caceres. That is not good. Caceres has won 4 of his last fights as 4 of his last 5 fights, rather, by decision as well. So he is coming in with some nice momentum. Got the reach advantage. Wouldn't be surprised now if he gets that win. As for Shamil, taking on Sergey Spivak, as Spivak is the underdog, which again, interesting. I know he's giving up a lot of weight, and that significant weight advantage is going to be tough, but again, he should be faster. He should be able to put his hands on him. For Mairbek Tasmanov, he's looking for his 30th career win and looking to get back on the right track after beating Islam. As for Rafael Alves, he is, he's getting thrown to the wolves a little bit in his first fight in the save. As Andre Touchy-Fili, a 6-inch reach advantage, he is a bit of a dangly motherfucker, but as far as for Mean Hakeem, he is a tough man. And even though Fili's the favorite, wouldn't mind sliding some money his way as far as for Mean Hakeem to place a bet on him. Because I just feel like he can bring it, and he's a guy that might be a little bit more talented than Andre Touchy-Fili. We'll see, though. And it's Carlos Ulberg and John the Welsh Wrecking Machine Phillips. Ulberg's different weight and reach advantage, so I'd say all around he's the favorite in this fight for a reason, and maybe even the more skilled fighter. We'll see. As for, Jigga's got an 8-inch reach advantage. Good luck dealing with that. A lot of reach advantages tonight, and we'll see how that plays out for most fighters. I would say for Jigga that he's going to use that exponentially, as far as that is going to be massive for him, to be able to use that 8-inch reach advantage in a striking battle. And for Pooh Bear, Brian Battle, he is up against a tough Carl Roberson as far as Baby K himself looking to get a huge win tonight on the main, not the main card, rather, the prelim opener for Fight Island here in Abu Dhabi. Both guys pretty big middleweight, 6'2", 6'1". Here we go, Herb being the referee, cage side judges. Overall, Brian Battle's probably fighting a little heavier. Which that makes sense, as jab Battle, it's a jab, 3-punch flurry. Sees all of them coming though. Battle avoids the low kick, that's the setup. Counter left doesn't land it though. 1-2 doesn't land either blow. So yeah, both fighters just kind of swinging and missing for the most part. Left jab, finds his right cross is blocked. Quickly throws 3 punches. 2 of them landing, gets a left hook that's blocked. And meet in the center, throws a leg kick, gets checked. Bobbing and weaving, making a miss. So both guys are just kind of feeling each other out here. Yeah, so far, it's been a lot closer than I anticipated. Oh wow, Robertson's already getting tired. That's not good. But he's in the pocket. Landing 3 of the flurry of punches here. Hits him with a southern kicks to the leg, so even if he's tired, he's still landing pretty big shots. Now coming for the counter. It's a couple of jabs. The left hand, though, doesn't connect. Jab lands. Big left hand misses. Left jab doesn't connect with the right hand. Jab and a great left hook, though, from Roberson. Yeah, I mean, he won the round, even though he's tired, so it's good shit by him. Battled with a jab, but failed on a leg kick. There's a quick right straight left from Roberson. Oh, boy. Capitalized quickly with a counter here after missing the back kick. Left him off balance. Did Battle, and now right jab and a good left hand. Roberson, again, very, very tired. But again, he's just coming in off counters. Right jab, left cross. Now the counter here. Oh, this time it's Battle. It's Battle counters with the right hook. Roberson, I mean, he's got to relax for sure. Just because he's tired doesn't mean it's over or anything. But now he's getting fucked up. Left jab and a left kick to the rib cage. 2 counter left hands from Battle. Oh, there's a straight left, though, from Roberson. Coming in together here. Up, gets counter again. Left to the body. Brian Battle starting to find the mark. 1-2 from Roberson fails to land. It's exactly what you need if you're Brian Battle. Glancing below the head kick after the jab. Jab's wide rather than it lands the left hand. And now Roberson again looking to move in. Oh, one for a takedown. That's interesting. And he gets caught with a crunching left hook after the right jab. So Roberson tags him a little bit there to end out the round. And now fails on the combination with slithering low kick. So they're going to give it to Roberson again. Brian Battle needs a finish. Coming in, missed the left cross. Roberson, here comes the left jab and a right hook to duck though. And Battle shoots in for the takedown. Smart. There is Roberson. Yeah, he's going to be exhausted. There's just no way he's going to be able to out-wrestle him. Yeah, they scramble, but immediately they're up against the cage. And Battle can take him down again. That'd be great, but just no progress being made. So they separate him, and another takedown attempt. Oh, this time, though, just got him against the cage. Roberson grabs the cage. Yep, point taken. Hey. I'm glad somebody finally just took the point instead of warning him. And yeah, got the takedown. He's got mount. Oh, boy. No. Went for it, but he couldn't get it. Yeah, obviously Brian Battle won that round. And it's also a point deduction, so we might have a draw here. 29-28. Yep. Crazy. Because of a point deduction, we get a unanimous draw. 28-28, rather. I don't know why I said 29-28. It was a unanimous draw. Of course, it was going to be 28-28. Wow. As talk about a costly mistake for Roberson to grab the cage. As Mark Goddard's referee for this bout. Here we go, cage side judges. And they touch gloves here. There's a jab and a nice straight right hand from Makachev. Tries to hit a jab and missed it. As now a feint entirely bought by Jiggets. Oh no. As here comes a jab and a nice right hand. So even though he's given up 8 inches of reach, Makachev is bringing it. Gotta love that. You gotta take the fight to him. If you got the lower reach, you gotta get in tight, get in close, and make it a little dirty. As there's some counter jabs from Jigga. Lands the jab, big right hand. Two counter left hands, from Jigga. 2-punch combination. Jigga avoids both of them. Left jab, right hand taking on the gloves. Left jab, right cross. He's landed, and that's the end of the first round, though. This was really, really good, though. I mean, this has been exactly what we wanted. Even Makachev has been able to push the pace, get in close, and able to piece him up a little bit. Now here comes a straight right hand on the Jigga. Jigga's in trouble here, potentially. Hits him with a straight right here. Oh boy, missed the right hook. He leaves himself open for the counter. It's a quick jab followed by a good right hand. They engage the center, slipping past the right hook attempt, attacks with a quick left hook now. Misses the big right hand. Here comes Makhachev, countering with a left jab and a right hand that lands clean. Tries the jab and misses. Throws a 1-2, doesn't land either below. Misses the right cross. Here comes a counter. As Makhachev comes in with a left jab and a glancing high kick. Oh my. Vicious right cross from Makhachev off the counter. Rocked him. Down he goes. Looking to finish the fight here. Oh, looking for an armbar. That's interesting. Yeah, Jiga stops that. Looking for Kimura now. It's interesting that Makhachev just went for these submissions. He's not going to get it, but I guess it is what it is. Another good round, though, and another good round from Makhachev, and Jiga needs a finish. Or he's going to get upset here tonight against somebody who has an 8-inch disadvantage over him. Just crazy that Jiga has not been able to even rock him, really, and he gets caught again. And a left cross from Makhachev. This is very, very bad for Jiga. Now, the combination ends with a kick to the legs, failing to land. Oh, last kick gets caught, though. Jiga going for a takedown. He's just going to lose control in the leg and altogether. Not great there. Caught him with a crunching right hook as well. Jesus Christ. Straight right hand on the Jiga, and yeah, he's getting fucked up here. Now Jiga's trying to clinch up with him, which that's not a good idea either. He's got him against the cage finally. May heart stomp. If he can knee him on the cheek and knock him out, that's his only chance of winning this fight. And yeah, that's not happening either. They're going to give it to Makhachev as well. 30-27 for the Beast. And Mahomed, the Beast, Makhachev. That is crazy, though, that Jiga didn't even come close to winning a round. I mean, what, that's his third loss in a row? Oh, no, that's not. No, never mind. I was thinking that was, but no, he had already beaten Bruno Souza, so he is at least fine on that, but he's got a losing record in the UFC with that one. As, Makhachev, he looked great in his debut, man. He's going to get a fight camp for sure with that performance. He looked great as Carlos Ulberg and John the Welsh Wrecking Machine Phillips. See how this one plays out. Everybody, the referee, cage side judges here. Yeah, Ulberg, the bigger, badder fighter for sure. And here we go. And they're nailing 3 punches at the clinch blow with a high kick. Nice little 1-2 from Phillips, though. Left jab and was it a left cross? I was about to say, there's no way. Yeah, the right cross. Left jab, right hook, blocked. Oh my god, 2 quick punches, then a vicious head kick, knocks him down. Looking to finish the fight here. He's hanging in there. Here's John Phillips. He's a tough son of a bitch. It's going to take a lot to put him away. Oh, looking for Kimura. I'm an interesting for Carlos Ulberg. So yeah, he survives the round. But obviously Ulberg up 10-9. They meet in the center here. Left jab from Phillips. Right hand blocked. Oh boy. Flurry of 6 punches in for the right hook. That is tough. Ulberg is just lighting him up. Here comes a 1-2 though. Left jab and a right cross from Phillips. Ulberg laying 3 quick jabs, followed by a nice right hook. Boy, oh boy. Hits a good right hand, though, after Phillips doesn't connect on a left jab. So both guys are still swinging and hitting. As I say that, they both miss on strikes there. Can't make contact on the head kick. Great right hook from Phillips. Boy, oh boy. They're going downstairs with a low kick after the quick punch. Phillips hits the left jab, also scores with a great right hook, rather. A few gulps of breath here. Phillips is given a first hint that he's starting to tire a touch. Finds his way past his opponent's guard, lands a sharp 1-2. There's a great right hook. Left hand from Ulberg, left jab and a right hand blocked as Ulberg clinches up, looking like he needs to catch his breath here. As he uses some dirty boxing as he grapples with Phillips. He's trying to wiggle free here, but Ulberg controls him well and gets in close with a few close range punches. Some dirty boxing now. Gets in a few close punches on Phillips, lands. Ulberg tries to wrestle Phillips backwards against the cage. Got him against the cage now. Dirty boxing. Trying to punish Phillips when he's pressed up against the cage. Ulberg smothers Phillips against the cage and scores the left to the side of the stomach, and that's the end of the second. Another good round. And another round for Ulberg. John Phillips needs a finish. Great right hook off the counter from Ulberg. He's starting to breathe a little heavier, though. Didn't rock him. And here comes another 3-punch combination followed by a left round kick to the body. God damn, he is fucking him up. 5 quick punches, 4 of them landing, and it's a good right head kick. But Phillips also lands a left jab and a great right hook. Oh, and Phillips is rocked. Oh, big right hand. Down he goes, knocks him out cold. Tough break for John Phillips, who will be not in the UFC anymore. But man, he went 3 rounds with him. I mean, he got fucked up just about every round. Carlos Wahlberg, he is going to be a guy to obviously watch out for in the light heavyweight division as he, praise his team as Australian top team, fair sponsor, all fans come and support him. He's a tough guy to put away standing wise. He's a hell of a striker. Touche File is Andre File and Mean Hakeem. Dudo, here we go. These two 145ers going to battle it out here as they touch gloves. Can't really get anything going so far. Oh, here comes a counter from File. Jab at a right hand. Hakeem got to relax a little bit. Maybe a little too gung-ho about it. Misses the right hand. Here comes File able to counter with a jab. A shot to the body that's taken on the arm, though. Yeah, Hakeem getting countered for sure. This time at least he evades the big right punch. After File hits the left, there's a left hook from File. Oh, massive right hook right on the jaw and down he goes. Could finish the fight here in the first? No, another guy that survives after getting dropped in the first. File trying to sweep him now. That's not happening. Hakeem just trying to keep him down there as long as he can, blocking these sweeps, and he obviously won the round with that knockdown. They come together and strikes. There's a left jab, lands a low kick too. There's a jab and a right hook from File now. If Hakeem can land another big-time shot like he did in the last round, I would say File's not going to be able to get up from that one. Both fighters try to throw, but neither fighter can land a shot. Here comes the right hook. Fails to find the mark, though, after he... also doesn't find the mark after he missed the left jab as well. So, missed on both strikes. Great movement to avoid a couple of punches. And a big head kick, too, as File does not want to get caught again. But there's a right cross that lands hard. File slipping past the right hook and catches a solid right hand of his own after the jab. Oh, and he cut him open underneath the eye. Off target with a jab, lands a low kick. There's a jab and a leg kick from File. Jab, right hand blocked, scores with a great right hook to Hakeem. Counter jab. Oh, Hakeem again with a fucking great right cross. He missed the jab though. File with a kick to the lead leg. Great right hook after the jab again. Glancing high kick off the counter after slipping past the right hook attempt. Spin kick to the ribs from Hakeem. Boy, these two. I mean, that's a hell of a second round. Both guys really brought it. That was a very, very close round. I felt like Hakeem did more damage. It looks like he did. But if you're going off of just pure, as far as who landed more, it would be File. He did cut him open, too. So maybe someone will give him that round. Who knows? But I would go with Hakeem on that one. Left jab lands a low kick, or left kick, rather, to the ribcage, rather. Excuse me. There's a jab, great right hook from File, connects the left to jab and a right hand from Hakeem. Boy, oh boy, these guys are getting after it. And Hakeem gets reopened again. That cut underneath the eye. Left hook. Oh boy, went for a flurry here. Throws 3 punches, ends up with a right hook too. Somehow didn't rock him. I mean, both these guys going for broke here. They know it's the final round, and especially for Andre File, it's now or never for him. A 1-2, clean right hand for Hakeem. God damn, Hakeem's now getting tired. Good right hand from Hakeem. Right cross from Andre File. Powerful clean right hand after the left jab. And he knocks him out cold with it in the third. Great fight there. 2 great 145ers. Battling on the prelims. He thanks him connected to the Revolution Fight Team. And yeah, he just beats his first ranked guy. And he looked really good. I mean, we're definitely going to give him someone that's definitely in the top 20, even top 15 potentially for his next fight. As our prelim main event. Maribek Tasmanov taking on Rafael Alves. The Brazilian against the Austrian. We'll see how the Austrians do, because so far, 1-0 tonight. So here we go. Tasmanov hits a jab, misses the head kick attempt. Jab doesn't hit the leg kick either. Alves dodges the right hand and counterattacks the 2 jabs followed by a right cross. So he's looking good striking-wise so far. Tasmanov, don't think he wants to outstrike, or wants to get into a striking battle with Rafael Alves, but he does train out Tiger Muay Thai, so you feel like he should be a great striker. You see it there, slipping past the right hook, attacks with a clean right hand. So he is able to land some shots. Yeah, both guys left cross from Alves, good right hand from Tasmanov. And these guys are landing. Now they're starting to get a little tired. Oh, here we go. They're starting up again. Quick punch, then hits him with a quick kick to the lead leg. Tasmanov comes in again with a great counter, countering the right cross with a quick kick to the lead leg. Those leg kicks gonna start adding up for sure. There's a glancing blow with a high kick after the jab. From Tasmanov, a jab doesn't find the mark on the right hook. There's a great combination with a right cross from Alves, and that's a very good round, though, for both guys. Both guys have something positive to take away from that. And there's a glancing blow with a high kick, though. Stalemate here. Alves misses the right hand. Yeah, both guys are starting to miss a little bit. Oh, it fails on the leg kick, but he landed the 4 quick punches out of the flurry. Jabbing a good right hand from Alves. Left hook. Oh, Alves! Massive right hook right on the button. Knocked him down. Oh, Tasmanov is stunned. And he's looking for the arm triangle. Bad idea there. Boy, oh boy. Alves, again, looking for that arm triangle. It's not going to happen. Armbar, that's not happening either. Yeah, you're not going to get him with a submission. Your submission skills are just not it, buddy. Damn, but he dropped him. And he stole that round for sure after dropping him. And, I mean, it's all tied up going to the final round. Alves, again, 3-punch combination, showing some great striking here. Great footwork, too. But it gets him with the right cross. Here comes Tasmanov. Gets his opponent to cover up after 2 quick punches and then goes downstairs to the leg kick. So, yeah, Alves starting to limp a little bit. The leg kicks doing their thing. Roundhouse kick to the body from Alves. Or Tasmanov, rather, excuse me. As, yeah, here we go. Tasmanov with the left jab and a good kick to the lead leg again. There's a flurry of 3 punches in with a nice little hook. Alves, again, just limping away. Another leg kick. There's a jab and a nice right hook. Alves still getting after it, but again, Tasmanov has just focused purely on those legs now in the final round, and he's looking to get this win off of fucking leg kicks, and I don't blame him at all. I mean, this is exactly what he needed to do. Glancing glove with a high kick. Probably should have kept going with the leg kicks, though. There's a quick left, straight right, 1-2 from Alves. Tasmanov's getting a little tired now. He's off target with the jab. Or hits the jab, rather. He's off target with the head kick. Again, he's going for these head kicks. Not a good idea. He's getting outboxed for sure. 1-2 from Tasmanov. Alves is looking tired. Oh, and he went for a clinch, which that's a terrible idea. Wow, he couldn't take him down. Never mind. Alves gets him. Oh, my God. Did not see that coming. He might have won the round off of that takedown. That's crazy. Let's see. 29-28. Yep, all for Rafael Alves. What a win. What an upset. Tasmanov does not get his 30th win and now on a fucking 3-fight losing streak. That is going to be 29-9. Crazy. After he beat Islam. Rafael Alves, thanks everyone connected to MMA Live for the fight and sponsors for supporting him financially as well. What a fucking fight that was. We got a lot of great fights in that prelim. And now for the main card opener. Sergey Spivak. Shamil. Abdurakhmanov is for Shamil coming in, stepping in, looks to unleash. Lands the right hand after the step, left jab doesn't land. Oh, here comes Sergey with a counter. Followed by a low kick, doesn't connect after the jab. But Sergey gets the takedown. Exactly what he needed with his speed. No way he's going to be able to keep him down, I don't think. I just feel like Shamil's a little too big. Oh, he's trying to sweep him, and that's not happening. So, yeah, Sergey's going to keep him down there. It's going to be a bit of a boring affair, unfortunately, already. Because, yeah, it looks like Sergey's got his game plan. A little rinse and repeat shoot. If he gets stuffed, he gets stuffed. But so far, he's 2 for 2. Neither fighter gets caught with a strike here. Fails on the leg kick. And now the punches are either, slipping past his head. Shamil's movement a little too good for him. And now Shamil getting put off balance, though. Here comes a good right hand from Sergey. Oh my God, counters with a left roundhouse kick to the body. He is just outclassing Shamil. This is crazy. Like, it hasn't even been close. Here comes a left jab and a nice right hook. Now Shamil's getting tired. Here comes a jab and a right cross from Spivak. And then finally lands something. He lands a left hook, but here comes a jab, but he missed the high kick to Spivak. Sergey doesn't hit the right cross. Right cross is blocked there from Shamil. Left jab went for the quick head kick, and there's a clean right hand from Shamil. About to say he's got to be rocked, and he is, and all big right hook down he goes. Knocked him out. Did the Ukrainian Sergey, the polar bear Spivak. What a win. 13-2 now, and for Shamil, I would say he should probably hang it up, but we'll see. I'm assuming he didn't retire, because he didn't get a lot of interviews, so that is the Boston finisher. Calvin Kattar taking on Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres. Again, I'm not counting out Calvin Kattar here. I think he can get the win tonight. We'll see. Yeah, confident comes in. Defensive jab from Caceres. Connects with a nice jab and a right hook. That's exactly what I thought he was going to do. Come in and outbox this motherfucker. He goes for the body with a sharp hook, but it's off target. 1-2. Caceres avoids both of them. Pair of jabs. There's an extra right rounds kick to the body. Oh, damn. Did the head kick, though. Did Caceres. And he rocked him. Holy shit. Big left down he goes. Well, another first round finish potentially. Oh, Caceres goes for the Kimura. Oh my God, he tapped him out with the Kimura. I would not have expected that in a million years. Calvin Kattar, buddy. What is going on? I mean, Jesus. You're losing to Alex Caceres to a Kimura? Come on, man. As he thinks I'm going to act an MMA lab for Irving compared for the fight sponsors for supporting financially as well. That's his third first-round finish of a submission, too. Just not great. Not great for Calvin Kattar. The wheels have fallen off. As Yair, big boy, rose to strike, though, taking on Mika, the Monster. Favali, this is going to be a hell of a fight here. This is not going past the first round, I don't think. As here got missed the attempted body shot. Gets countered with a jab and hooks the body doesn't land, though. Both guys just countering shots here. Favali counters the body shot with a left jab and a right hook that's ducked. Left jab, doesn't connect to the low kick. Left jab, can't hit the right cross. Dodges the right hand, counterattacks the pair of jabs, followed by a right cross that missed. They engage, dodges the right hand, and again, a counterattacks with a jab and a right cross that just misses. Versus strikes, neither fighter can really land anything now. Off target with two jabs, followed by a right cross. Right hand blocked. Slipping past the right hook attempt to get attacks to the left hand. Oh, here we go, finally. Oh, a stinging right head kick. Oh boy, Rosenstrike, he might get fucked up here. Yes, he is. Oh, went for the clinch. Holy shit, what's he gonna do out of the Muay Thai clinch? Went for the knees to the ribs, but didn't have enough power, and Favali stole it. At the end, it really felt like Rosenstrike was outstriking him. Oh, no, he wasn't. Yeah, still was Favali. Man. How about that? Mika Favali going on a tear. Jab, right cross blocked. Left jab, missed the roundhouse kick to the body. That's Favali. Now Rosenstrike starting to slow down a little bit. Missed the right hook. Counters with a jab and a right hook that's stuck, though. But man, he's getting countered. Quick kick to the lead leg. Favali getting tired. Keeps on just outstriking him. Here's a quick head kick off the counter. Oh my god, Rosenstrike has been phased. Big right hand, down he goes. No, he's still upright. Stop the fight, Mark got it. Finally, he stops it. Jesus. Yeah, should have gotten there a lot faster, but how about that? The Monster just beats the top fucking... What is... Yair Rosenstrike? Yeah, he's top 10 heavyweight. Literally 6th. He's the 7th in the world. Unreal. What a run that Mika Favali is on. As he trains at Lausanne MMA, all of his favorite sponsor, all of his friends, family, and supporters as well. He praises him for his skill and toughness as well as Mika Favali. He's someone to watch. He's going on a Tai Tuivasa run, which is kind of ironic. But as far as Margado, our referee, cage-side judges, here we go. Ignoring the touch of gloves is Jimmy Rivera. As Douglas Silva de Andrade looking for the jab, missed the head kick though. Left jab, right cross from Rivera. Oh, cut him open. Above the eye too. Blood's going to trickle down the eye with that. The longer this fight goes, Rivera again with a left jab and a right hook. Yeah, he's looking really good. And Silva de Andrade is not. He's completely been outmatched. Off target with a pair of jabs, but he connects with the right hand though. At least there's a 1-2 from Rivera. They're going to check on that cut. Not much of a problem right now. So back underway, left jab. Has the right hand taking on the gloves, though. Missed the jab, hits the right hand. As Silva de Andrade, the left hand from Andrade now. Floria 3-punches it into the right hook. Oh, and he rocked him with it. He's in big trouble here. Partially blocks that uppercut. Didn't get all of it. That probably would have been a fight ender for sure, but Silva de Andrade's going to survive. Lands a left hook, too. Left jab and a leg kick there. Meet in the center. Missed the left jab. Connects with the right hand. Missed the left jab. It's a leg kick to the lead leg. Boy, oh boy, he's in trouble. And Jimmy Rivera, now 10-9 on the scorecard. Obviously, the favorite coming into this fight, and he has proven that to be correct with this one. Missed the right cross. Here comes a counter from Rivera. It's a jab, but the roundhouse kick to the body is too short. Comes in with a nice left hand off the counter, does Rivera, and he's reopened that cut again. Vicious hit. Oh my god, body shot collapses him. Oh my, Jimmy Rivera. What a win. Body shot, dropped him. Let's just say it was a body shot to the liver, just for the sake of it. And you shut down the liver, and the whole body shut down. That is tough for Jimmy Rivera to get a win like that, to just shut somebody's fucking liver down. Unreal, what a win. And what a way to get back in the win column for him. But he praises Douglas Silva de Andrade, for his toughness. And yeah, he's held in there for a round. But now our main event. Kevin Gastelum and Robert the Reaper Whittaker. My God, Herb Dean's our free cage side judges. Here we go. Yeah, Gastelum. I mean, he definitely is a big boy in there. He's probably fighting around 195. Missed the head kick, gets countered with a quick kick. Whittaker now gets countered. Missed the right hook, gets countered with a quick right jab and a left cross that missed, though. Both guys just coming in off the counter. Whittaker with a jab and a right cross. Off target with a jab, lands the right hand of the body. Jab and a leg kick from Whittaker. Halfway point in the round, they engage. Lands the right jab. Left hand taking on the gloves. They meet in the center. Nails one punch out of a flurry, then scores the right kick to the body. Scores the 3 punches out of a flurry, but missed the attempted shot to the body. As two fighters engage with strikes, neither fighter can really land anything. And yeah, not a great first round for as far as who was the winner of that fight, because I think both guys just looked great in that round. I mean, it just is going to have to come off of who landed more. They're going to give it to Whittaker. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It felt like he was landing more, but it was close. Very close. Missed the big left hand. Here comes a counter from Whittaker. Left jab and a quick kick to the lead leg. Jab. Left hand taking on the gloves, though, from Whittaker. Left jab scores the kick to the lead leg from Whittaker. So he's got his game plan. 1-2 in him to death. There's a great right hook, though. So he got out of that real quick. Landing the right hook. Here comes a counter. It's a jab. Doesn't find the mark on the left hook. Does Gastelum. Misses the big left hand, blowing off balance. And here's a jab and a spin kick. Throws the leg kick. Doesn't connect, rather. Gastelum sees an opportunity to attacks the jab and a left hand. Right jab. Fails on his leg kick. Great right hook from Whittaker. Starting to slow down now. Misses the left cross. Here comes it's open for the counter. Comes in. Breaks the jab, followed by a quick kick to the lead leg. Yeah, Gastelum's already limping a little bit here in the second. He's still got 3 more rounds of this. And now it hits 3 out of a sudden flurry of punches. Missed the left hook to the ribs, though. There's a quick punch and a quick kick to the lead leg again. Whittaker targeting those legs. Misses the left hook. It's kind of the leg kick. Yeah, I mean, Kevin Gastelum was never great at checking leg kicks. There's a jab. Left hook blocked. Punch is connected to the left hand of the body. Stinging right head kick here from Whittaker. And he rocked him. He has all wobbly legs and another big head kick. He falls to the ground, but he's not out of it. And he gets saved by the bell. Obviously, Whittaker won that round as well as Gastelum. He got dropped. He's limping around. Not looking good for him. Missed the jab. There's another leg kick. Left kick to the body, rather. Excuse me. Gastelum now missing the right jab and nails the left cross. And he rocked him. How about that, Gastelum? Went for another finish with a big left hook, but couldn't get it done. At least he rocked him, so he's showing he's still got some fight in him as avoids the left hand. Fights back to the left jab. Big right hand that's avoided. In the last possible second, went for the head kick to Whittaker. And then just absorbing the punches here. Yeah, Bobby Nux is a tough guy to put away standing. You got to be a bad man to be able to do it. And misses the left jab, fails the leg kick attempt. Left hand taking on the gloves here. Right cross of the jab, too. Off the counter, Whittaker. Left jab and a kick to the lead leg. There's a right cross from Gastelum. Oh, my God. Vicious right hook to the body. Another body shot puts somebody away. Back-to-back body shots. Dropping people. What a win for Bobby Nux there. As I thought he was going to win off of just the leg kicks, but he ends up going to the body and dropping him and finishing the fight with it. Great stuff from Robert Whittaker as he get name checks. I went at Stand Strong Boxing, all his favorite sponsors, all of his friends, famous sports as well. Hell of a fight card. I really enjoyed that. And it was a fun fight island. Whittaker looked good. Jimmy Rivera, of course, looked good. Again, Mika Favali with a huge upset. Caceres, a ranked guy, beats a top 15 guy as well. And Sergey beats a top 15 guy. So everybody that wasn't ranked on that left side is probably going to get ranked after this. Yeah, we'll definitely give a performance bonus to that. You had to Caceres, to Sergey, Alves, Hakeem, Alberg. Feeling pretty generous. Tough break about the unanimous draw to kick off the show, though. Just a point deduction. Fucked us. As, we actually lost money giving people so much bonuses, but that's okay. Yeah, we had, 8 people? Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, 9 people, rather, excuse me. You had 9 people make over 100,000. 3 of them made over 200,000. That's awesome. Good shit. Good shit there. Glad we're roaring the guys for putting on some great fights, because that was a great little Fight Island show. And that will do it, though, for episode 85. Thank you all for watching, and now we go to December of 2021, our last few shows of the year, and we will see how we end out 2021 here in the next couple of episodes because, man, it's been such a whirlwind of a fucking end of the year because I still don't know what's going to be our main event of 269, and it's literally now 3 weeks away. Because right now, we have it as Joja and Aspen Ladd, but I really want to get another title fight in, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think, we could have Ibrahim come in and take on Israel Adesanya, but I just don't think that's the right call. And everybody else, Kevin Lee does not have his guy ready, and Taboria's not ready either. I mean, we could do a rematch, but that wouldn't make any sense. He beat him with an armbar, clean, just then everybody else not ready for after fight. As far as Jair da Silva, he lost to Alex Perez, so that wouldn't make sense either. I guess we could give it to Kai Kara France. It'd be a bit of a reach, and even then, I don't think we need to rush into that, and just everything else is pretty much squared away. It's, because again, the heavyweight title fight, we gotta wait for JDS, and JDS is still on the shelf. As far as, he's out for 47 days again, so he's not gonna be able to make the show, but just kinda is what it is. We might just have only one title fight at 269, and we don't even have a main event scheduled really for 270, because we got Jan and Jimmy Crate, which the winner takes on, as far as here for Asuka for the light heavyweight title. But again, just it's up in the air. Up in the air on what's going to be the main event. So we'll try and figure some stuff out. We need to have Esparza and Joanna be the main event now. We just kept it as Nevada, but we'll change that now. And the Dublin pay-per-view, the Dublin Fight Night. Right now it's Stephen Ray and Anthony Pettis. I don't think that's going to be the main event, but that's what we have right now. Almeida and Ronnie Lawrence, probably going to be the main event there for the Brazilian ESPN Plus card. Fight Island, same thing. It's probably going to be Overeem and Rumble. So we'll get it all situated here. As, that will do it, though, for this episode. Thank you all for watching. And we go to Arizona for our next fight night as Ryan Bader and Nasruddinov battling it off in the main event. We'll catch you guys there. Take care, everyone.